A podium celebration was hanging by a thread, and for a few tense hours after the Monaco Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton and Isaac Hadjar had no guarantee they would keep their trophies. What looked like a successful Sunday in Monte Carlo suddenly turned into uncertainty when both drivers came under investigation by the FIA. The accusation was serious. Hamilton and Hadjar were suspected of violating one of the safety car regulations by leaving more than the permitted 10 car lengths between themselves and the car ahead. If the stewards had ruled against them, the consequences could have changed the final result of the race. The situation immediately raised concerns because both drivers had plenty to lose. Hamilton had secured second place for Ferrari, while Hadjar had delivered a remarkable third-place finish. Any penalty could have dropped them down the order and completely rewritten the Monaco podium. That's the real issue. The FIA opened formal investigations into both cases. Officials reviewed position data, onboard footage, telemetry, timing information, radio communications, and video evidence. Everything pointed toward the same question. Had the drivers broken the rules during the safety car period, or was there another explanation behind the apparent gap? And this is where the situation becomes serious. As the investigation progressed, the FIA turned to an interpretation of the regulations that had already been communicated before. According to race control guidance, drivers may require additional space during safety car periods for safety reasons. Modern Formula One cars demand constant management of tire temperatures, power unit systems, and energy recovery procedures. Sometimes, maintaining those systems properly requires creating a slightly larger gap than usual. That explanation ultimately changed the outcome. The stewards concluded that both Hamilton and Hadjar fell within the accepted tolerance previously established by race control. As a result, both investigations ended with the same verdict: no further action. This changes everything. What initially looked like a potential penalty became a confirmation that the drivers had acted within the accepted interpretation of the rules. But Hadjar's Monaco weekend was not entirely free from controversy. A separate report from FIA technical delegate Joe Bauer raised concerns about work allegedly performed on Hadjar's Red Bull during a race interruption. According to the report, team personnel were seen working on car number 6, which is generally prohibited under the sporting regulations. The matter was immediately referred to the stewards for review. Fortunately for Hadjar, that case also ended without major consequences. The stewards determined that the work stopped immediately after FIA intervention and that no parts had been replaced or permanently modified. No sporting penalty was issued. And it may not stop here. While both drivers escaped punishment this time, the Monaco Grand Prix once again exposed how quickly a podium celebration can turn into a legal battle. In Formula One, even after the checkered flag falls, victory is never truly secure until every investigation is closed. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.